Hi, this is Bob Hilvers with the Clark Bonsai Collection in Shenzhen Gardens. We're doing another in our series of behind the scenes videos. This one's about our maintenance and management of the deadwood on some of our bonsai. This particular one is one of the iconic trees of the collection. This is bonsai that was used by John Naka in Bonsai Techniques 2. And there's several pictures of it starting on page 10. And it was collected in Tehachapis in the early 70s and was owned by Professor Howard Latimer here in Fresno. So it came to the Clark Bonsai Collection. We restored it. We're working on having the exact same image that as it appears in Bonsai Techniques 2, but as you can see, there's a considerable amount of work that needs to be done on the deadwood, the jins and sharis, and so that's a continuous maintenance problem for managing a bonsai collection with trees that have jins and sharis, and so part of the problem, as you can see, is that we've got moss growing up into the roots. This part of the tree originally, I think, if I remember right, John may have treated this with Bondo, and all of this was filled. Over the intervening years, that Bondo has worn away or been removed by the original owner, and the wood is deteriorating. So we're going to have to take steps now to preserve as much of this as we can, and the initial steps are to take away this moss at this level because it wicks water and holds water next to this bare wood, and it will rot the wood. So our first step is to clean that away, and I'm using my trusty little bamboo chopstick to get this parts of it cleaned away, and as I get in here I can actually see that there's still some native Tehachapi mountain soils attached to these roots. So once I get that kind of removed and away from the wood, the next step is to clean it, and we just use plain old water and a toothbrush and scrub it. It's a kind of a labor-intensive, laborious job. But you can see that this has some algae and green moss and mold growing on the wood. We have to remove that. This will take several hours of work to do, and it thoroughly soaks the wood while we're doing the process, which is part of the next step. So once I get all of the algae and the moss cleaned away from the wood, then we need to preserve the wood, and there are a two-step process in doing that. Hi, Bob Hilvers, curator of the Clark Bonsai Collection. Our museum here is dependent upon the generosity of donors like yourselves. Please visit our website,